Prince Harry, in a moment that can only be described as an epic facepalm, apparently scored a monumental victory over Rupert Murdoch's UK newspaper group. Yesterday, after years of back and forth, the publisher settled Harry's lawsuit. But hold on to your hats, because here's the twist. They admitted unlawful actions at the Sun newspaper, but only after paying Harry and his team a hefty amount in damages. But wait, NGN won this one. Now, some of you may be scratching your heads, wondering how on earth Harry ended up with an apology and cash, but still somehow lost. And I don't blame you. It sounds absolutely absurd. You might even hear whispers around the internet that King Charles was going to swoop in and save the day. But let me burst that bubble for you. Not a single royal finger was lifted in this drama. Zero, zip, nada. Not even a concerned glance from the king. No, sir. Why did Harry even get involved in this whole mess? Well, a sharp-eyed lawyer named Sherborne pushed Harry to sue in the first place because apparently this is what Sherborne does. He makes a living suing people over stuff that happened back in the day, especially when it involves those juicy tabloid scandals. But here's where it gets tricky. By 2015 to 2016, the well of victims to exploit had basically dried up. The UK has this thing called a statute of limitations, and it means that if you've been wronged, you have 6 years to file a lawsuit. That's right, 6 years to sue, and after that, tough luck. So, what did Sherborne do? He found the last few people to sue. And guess who made his grand entrance? Yep, Prince Harry himself. Fast forward to 2019, and Harry, ever the good little soldier, decides to jump on the bandwagon and sue along with his wife, Meghan. And what did the tabloids do? They settled. But they didn't admit guilt. No, they just made the lawsuits go away by paying off the victims. How kind of them. But Harry's case? Well, that was a different story. Enter 2023, and Harry's legal team is scrambling to present their case. But Harry's case was high risk, to put it mildly. The evidence? A measly 30 items that may or may not have been the result of illegal activities. But don't worry, Sherborne had a backup plan. He called in the police. Except, the police said, "Yeah, we're not investigating this right now, Harry." By the time the court case rolled around, the Sun's lawyers were playing it cool, claiming that Harry's case was time-barred, meaning they couldn't be held accountable for things that happened years ago. And do you know who was freaking out? Not the Sun's lawyers. It was Sherborne, sweating bullets, trying to figure out how to salvage his dwindling case. Then came the negotiations. The Sun? They were going to win no matter what, but Harry and his team, desperate for a win, took the settlement. No apologies from the journalists or executives involved, just a little cash to make the whole thing go away. Harry wanted to drag Piers Morgan into this whole mess, but he ended up with nothing. Zero. Zilch. Piers Morgan stayed out of it, so now Harry has to deal with the fact that the Sun will keep making fun of his wife. And guess what? He can't do a single thing about it, because now he's the guy who sold out his convictions for a paycheck. NGN, with all its billions, basically paid pennies to get rid of Harry and his never-ending saga. The public's interest in the Harry and Meghan show? It's gone. And Harry's lawsuit circus? It's over. No more lawsuits, no more drama. The world has had enough, and the tabloids know it. Harry's time in the spotlight is fading fast, and no one's going to want to deal with him anymore. So, Harry, congratulations on your victory. You lost, buddy. You lost big time. Enjoy watching the Sun laugh all the way to the bank.